Hello, welcome to today's 15-minute yoga class. Let's go ahead and get started. I will give you a heads up now. There's going to be a lot of time spent on the mat, but I'm going to give you modifications for everything. So we'll just do our best and work through this together. So let's start by getting our heart rates ready. Start to stretch. Inhale up, exhale, bend it over as we hang the head down. Slowly inhale as you stand it up. Exhale down. Let's do 3 more of those. Two more. Remember, with each movement, you're alternating your inhales and your exhales, bringing in a lot of oxygen, sending a lot of oxygen back out. Releasing stress, releasing tension, getting that deepest stretch that we can, and release it on back down. All right, let's go up. Send the hands down. Let the head hang here for a little bit longer. With each exhale, try to bring your upper body down even lower than you did before, so you feel that stretch all through the backs of your legs. Let your arms hang, your head hang, neck hang, shoulders hang. Let the gravity do the work here for you. You really, really, really feel that stretch. Then we're going to go ahead and walk it out here to plank position. You have to send your feet back a little bit. Keeping that core tight. Think about how you're using your core to stabilize you here in this plank position. Core being your abs, your glutes, your lower back. And then exhale. Send it back to down dog. Go ahead and pedal your feet out while you're here, alternating, bringing in that knee. So you feel a stretch through each of your calves. Keep pushing the weight in center between the palm and your fingertips. Your hips are up high as you push on back. Center your left foot in the middle of your mat. Send your right leg up in the air, or however feels comfortable. If you want, you can bend it on back as you stack your hips up on top of you. Open up your hips and feel that stretch. When you're ready, swing your right foot up in between your hands, or you can inch it up. While we're here, we'll go ahead and hold that runner stretch here for a little bit. Push those left hips forward. One of the best stretches after you've been sitting. Almost all Americans have tight hip flexors, so this is a great stretch to do on a daily basis. Okay, from here, you're going to put your weight down fully on your palms and then push back a little bit. You're going to bring your knee in between your hands and go ahead and set your right glute down. You're going to do a pigeon stretch or pigeon pose right here. So your right knee is down, your right hips are down. You can stay fully up in this position. The goal is to feel the stretch all through here. So if you feel it right here, that's great. You stay here. If you can't quite feel it, you can go down on to your forearms and hold the stretch like so. If you're still not feeling it, go ahead and extend those hands ahead of you. You can put your forehead down on the mat, wherever you need to be at in order to feel that stretch. We'll just breathe through this for a couple more breaths. And then we'll go ahead and stand it back up a little bit. Put your weight on your back left toe. Bring your right foot up again. So we're back here in this runner stretch. Step your right foot back again. Pedal those feet in down dog once again. Good. Now we're going to inhale to plank. Exhale, lower. Inhale, push up. Tuck your toes. Exhale, push back. We're going to do about 5 more of those. Move with your breath. We're going to do 1 more or so wherever you're at, and then we'll all meet back in down dog. Since you're moving with your breath, it might be a little bit faster, it might be a little bit slower. You might get more reps in, you might get fewer. Just move with your breath. Pedal those feet. 1 more time. Put your right foot in the center of your mat. I'm going to be backwards to you guys this time, so I apologize. But send your left foot up in the air. If it feels comfortable, you can hang out here, or you can bend it, stack those hips on top of each other to open up your hips, or stay in down dog, whatever feels good. Swing your left foot up in between your hands. Hold this runner stretch here. Get the right hip flexor nice and stretched out. All right, put your weight all the way down on your palms. You can put your right heel down. Now you're going to put your left knee in between those hands. Left hips goes down. Again, you can stay up here if this is where you can feel the stretch, or you can go down further onto your forearms, or fully extend with your hands and forehead down on your mat. You might find that one side is tighter or looser than another. That's pretty typical, so don't feel like you have to stretch to the same degree on both sides. Just stretch to whatever feels comfortable for that side, which you want a little bit of, you want it to be able to feel it, but not for it to be pain. Hold it a tiny bit more here. Keep breathing, of course. Go ahead and sit up. If you aren't already, turn your right foot underneath you, and you can send it back to down dog again. Pedal those feet. Good. Inhale to plank. Exhale, lower. Inhale, push up. Tuck those toes. Exhale, push back. Let's do 3 more or so. Slow and deliberate movements here, very controlled with the core. Your core is what's making you move in between these. Your breaths are directing your pace. No flopping around here today. And meet me back here in down dog. All right, we're gonna do a couple of, we're gonna call them camel walks. So you're here in down dog. You're gonna walk your hands in until they reach your feet. Roll it up. And then slowly send it back down. Hands meet the mat. Walk it back on out to plank. Hold for a second and repeat. Walk your hands in. Bring it up. And slowly send it on back down. Walk it out fully to plank. Hold for a second or two. Walk your hands back in, keeping your core engaged. Those core muscles are not getting any rest today. They are staying strong. They're staying stabilized. If somebody was to give you a little punch in the stomach. They would be firm the whole time. Let's do 2 more. Especially as you walk in and walk out, think about that core being tight, because the goal is not to look like that as you're walking in and out, but to be like an iron beam. Let's do 1 more. Good. Slowly stand it up. Nice deep breath, and then walk it back down. We're going to do that forward bend, just like how we did at the beginning of our yoga today. So let those arms hang, neck hang, head hang. You can take your feet a little bit wider than shoulder width apart. So if you have a mat, they might be like just on the outside or so of it. Your right hand goes over to your right foot, and then your left hand is going to reach all the way up towards the ceiling. We're going to hold it here. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. The left hand, rotate your full body to touch your left hand to your right foot, and then slowly set it back up to the ceiling. So we're going to do a twisting motion here of our left hand. It's going to alternate between our foot and up towards the ceiling, rotating that torso as we reach and touch. Let's do 1 more. Last one. Walk those hands to the middle. Again, let's let the arms hang, head hang, neck hang. Good. Walk your hands over to the left. So your left hand's going to go on your left foot. Right hand reaches up towards the ceiling now. We'll hold it for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Same thing now. Right hand is going to reach towards the left foot, twist that torso, and then back up towards the ceiling. Keep that torso, core engaged. It's tight. It's doing the twisting. Those hamstrings are getting a full on stretch here. We'll do 2 more. Very good. Walk those hands to the center. Bring your feet in until they're about shoulder width apart. Stand it up. Nice deep breath standing up. Roll it on back down. We're going to walk our hands out to plank once again, and we are going to finish today with some different plank variations. So we're going to be here in plank. You can do this full plank, what I am in, or you can go down on your knees, whichever feels more comfortable for you. We just want a straight line from our shoulders down to whatever point of contact it is at the bottom. So that's your knees or your toes. Both are good. So from here, we're going to do alternating shoulder taps. You can join me when you're ready. The goal, as always, of a broken record today, keep that core tight, keep that core engaged. You do not want your torso twisting side to side. Think of it as being strong and immovable. Nothing can make it twist this way or that way. It is staying strong. Let's do 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We're going to push back to down dog, give that core a little stretch right there. Always a nice break. Inhale, back to plank. All right, next one up, we're going to do a knee to an elbow, send it back. Twist a knee to an elbow, send it back. Knee to an elbow, send it back. If you want to modify this one, I would just hold a plank, high plank, or a low plank, or do a twist, down dog. Twist, down dog. You can choose what option you want to do here. I'm gonna go 3, 2, and 1. Push it back to down dog one more time. Pedal those feet. Bring those knees down and send your hips back for child pose. Give yourself a couple deep breaths here. Push those hips all the way back. Reach the hands all the way forward. Feel the stretch all the way through your shoulders. And awesome job. Thanks so much for sticking with us today, doing all that core work. You did great. We'll see you next time.